Round two.
Sounds cool.
I'm using it here myself.
Students here that got hops.
Yeah,
They hurdle over hurdles. Things.
Okay, so you pick seagulls, so how does this represent?
I mean, we're always having seagulls around campus, like they're always around lunch, like bothering us. So I mean,
Like seagulls are everywhere.
I mean, but like, there's like a lot of them around campus though. Like, you never see that much seagulls at campus. I mean, in the Bay, I mean,
We wouldn't have so many seagulls if people picked up their trash, alright?
true.
Finish it.
Kind of seen the seagulls in the valley.
Now I have no clue.
Okay, and you said, what was the animal you said?
Antelopes.
Alright, now why an antelope?
Because antelopes sound cool.
Hey,
But it, so, no
And also, like, some of our teams got hops, like he said.
okay. And now, why did you say anaconda?
Because, okay, so a lot of schools have mascots that, with the name,
go far too.
with the letter that has this, that starts with the same letter as their school's name. So that was the first thing that like I thought of because I couldn't think of
Use one of your ones,
any
bro.
other like animals at the moment, so I just
Make sure
You just thought of
with that
anaconda.
one.
hold
Yeah, I probably thought about the song of Nicki Minaj. Huh?
No.
Alright. So, we're gonna get back. Alright, we're gonna take a little commercial break. We're gonna have a video of Joey. And
and
we'll
we
be right back.
discuss the fears, joy, sadness, surprise. Save them
Is it rolling? It's rolling? Alright. Before I introduce myself, I'd like to introduce Daniel.
Each emotion is eternity.
And I want to show you around. My name is Carlos.
Do that with slides, stupid, okay. Same thing, right,
Did
guys?
you watch The Office? My picture is literally all there.
The guy coming with his glasses.
On The Office.
I'm gonna change this.
American government? Yes. Mr. Cheese.
Yeah. Right, and he's really gonna tell the class.
No, I don't have one. That's last semester.
That's not, I was over there. I don't know. He has all the energy, but he never does his homework.
Alright. I don't care.
I've been hiding in here for a couple of days now because Niles keeps asking for the work that I don't do, and I stay right there. And this is my last piece of food.
In my opinion,
So yeah, here in
This channel is
multimedia we work with a lot of effects. Like one of them would be Ultra King, and in Ultra King
You're gonna see this.
we like to change colors, or you could change like the background or something. Here, I'll just
Yes,
show you
this is a video now.
example. Bang,
Great, right?
bang.
Well,
It's pretty graphic.
we can't do nothing. So. Yay. Aha.
What's up, man?
So,
Is the house out there?
No, I haven't seen him today.
Okay, thanks, Sam. I'm going to my desk.
Yeah.
Let me check out what Niles is doing here.
Battery. Even more battery.
Niles, we need to stop procrastinating.
them. Windows.
Thanks, Miguel.
Well, that's all for today, Armin.
I'm Pratika.
And I'm Alexis. And this has been your Wednesday morning broadcast.
Good morning, Romeo. And this has been your Wednesday morning broadcast.
And now I have PCS
Right.
Yes. This is me.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Wait, let me show you what your guys' next assignment is.
We have
All right,
to
guys.
for fight, right?
Would you guys all please get Photoshop open and let me explain the assignment
I would love
in
to.
your Google Classroom? You what? I'm mapless. I have no map for now. Can you grab one from somewhere else so someone else will be mapless and not you? Well, no, not.
It's not about.
The math bee.
I just pressed.
Oh. How'd I know? How'd I know?
So yeah, my channel. I don't know. Subscribe, I guess. Like it.
So would you guys
I don't really
all
care.
open up
Do whatever you want.
Photoshop, please, and let me show you what the next assignment is.
How do you take your photo and put it on top of all your 100 photos?
First you create a pattern out of your 100. I'll come help you in just a second. But I want to show you guys what's next. So for those of you that are already done, you can start working on it. All right, so in your Google Classroom, there's a new assignment that's about using Photoshop's Liquify tool to create emotions. And one of the things I wanted to show you is that in Google Classroom, there is this little article about making comics from Scott McCloud. And he talks about the fact that there are 8 primary emotions that are used when they're creating comics. I'm sorry, 6. Very much like the 8 primary colors, like the emotions all kind of stem from these 6 emotions, which are anger, disgust, fear, joy, sadness, and surprise. And what you guys are going to do is, in your Google Classroom, I've also added several headshots of people, which you can use those if you want. You can find another one if you want. I also included a link to a website that has professional headshots of men, women, kids. But what you want is you want a headshot when someone's looking forward and it's a pretty straightforward look. So that's why I use those headshots off of that website. Teeth oftentimes look better, but I want to show you guys how this works. So why don't you guys watch me for just a moment, and then I'll let you guys, actually, why don't you do this first? Why don't you guys all get a headshot open in Photoshop? And it doesn't matter if it's the one you're going to use for the assignment or not. We can always go back and, Jesus, are you with us here?
Yeah, I'm just bored.
It doesn't matter if this is the one you're going to use for the assignment or not. You can always go back and change it. But I want to show you how these Liquify tools work with faces. They're kind of fun to play with. And my expectation is if you are done with everything else, you'll probably spend today kind of playing with these tools, which is fine.
Smell and it won't turn.
So get an image open, and then I'll walk you through some of these tools, and then I'll turn you loose. Jacob, was the only photo that you submitted the Indy White for the art show? Is that the photo? Only photo you sent?
Rihanna.
Okay. Oh, that's what I thought, but I kept looking thinking you had sent me something else. Okay, Monifa, on your photos for the art show, can you narrow it down to your top 3? And then if we, yes, tell me what your top 3 are, and I'll print those out. And then if we find out that we have like really unlimited, then I can do the rest of them. But let's start with your top 3. Okay. And anybody else who has art that they want to submit to the art show, I need to have them like tomorrow because they're due to Solano Mall on Sunday, and I still need to map them, print them and map them.
It could be any, right?
Email them to me if you have something you want to submit. All right, everybody have a face open in Photoshop?
Yes.
Am I waiting for anybody to have a face open in Photoshop? All right, I'll give you a couple more minutes.
Okay. I'm
So
probably
I gave you a
gonna
bunch
just
of
for 10
faces in
minutes.
Google Classroom.
Other videos, you get to see me goofing around as well.
Don't spend a bunch of time looking for one. Just grab one for now. You can go back later.
Person, if you ever find me somehow. I'm alright. I'm not really that talkative though. It's silent as fuck.
Alright, we ready?
Sure.
Am I still waiting for anybody?
It's probably why you.
No? Alright, I'm moving on then.
Basically.
Alright, so with the face open in Photoshop, we're going to go to the filter option
Oh yeah.
across the menu bar. We're going to choose liquefy. And when you do that, you're going to get a submenu. Now this is a new feature that came last year in version 2017, 2018 of Photoshop. Part of this is new. The part that is new is all of the options on the right-hand side. So what happens is Photoshop realizes that you have a face. And so it gives you all of these face-aware liquefy options on the right-hand side. Let's start with the eyes. If you click the link between the two eyes, why don't you guys just take a look up at the television real quick, and then I'll let you guys play with it. So I just clicked the link between the two eyes, which means they're going to adjust at the same time. So if I drag this slider over, you see what happened to her eyes? Okay, so I can do that with her. I can do them separately by keeping the link off, and I can make one eye bigger than the other. I can make her nose grow. I can make her. This is my favorite one. The smile. You guys take a look up there real quick, and I'll show you what happens when you use the smile. She's got a little smirk right now, but if I drag this smile slider over to the right.
Back, please.
Oh my god.
Right? So I can make her upper lip super small and make her bottom lip super big. I could give her a big forehead. I could change her jawline, make it super skinny. I can change the width of her face. So she almost doesn't even look like the same person anymore because I've kind of messed with her attributes. Now, all of those modifications are fairly subtle. Like, yeah, you can tell they're modified, but they're not like outrageous, right?
I guess
They're kind of
video.
They're kind of subtle. So I'm going to give you guys just a couple seconds to play with those. And then I want to show you some more extreme tools. Oh my god.
Goodbye everybody. This is shootout. I guess. I don't know. I see you next time in 7 years. And I failed. Alright then. Now bye.